Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm going to start something new today. I'm going to try and do this on a monthly basis, kind of a new series. But what I'm going to try and do is share some of the books that we're reading together with the kids and give you updates on some of those books and as those change throughout the year and things like that. Some of the things we like, some of the things we don't like. You can see what we're reading right now with our kids. So let's go through some of these. And again, I'm going to try and make this a monthly thing. Also, I would love if you put down in the comments some of the things that you're reading with your kids. If you have any good book suggestions, things that you found that you and your kids like to read together. We're always looking for new ideas, new great things to read with the kids. So just put some of those ideas down in the comments. We also want to know a little bit more about you, our subscribers. So if you've clicked that subscribe button and you're one of our subscribers, leave us a comment down below. Tell us a little bit about yourself too, so that we know a little bit more about you and the things you want to see from us in our channel. So let's start out here with, this is a book we found at a garage sale, actually last weekend. It's part of the series, if you give a mouse a cookie. Tim really loves these books, Sophia likes them too. But this was one we found for $1 at a garage sale right down the street last weekend. This one is If You Take a Mouse to School. So it's within that series of Give a Mouse a Cookie, but premised on going to school. Another one we just got from the library is The Stray Dog. This is one that we've been kind of reading off and on. It's got really good pictures, simple words, fairly quick to get through. It's about a family that goes out on a barbecue and finds a stray dog. Sophia's been kind of afraid of dogs recently, and this is kind of a good way of exposing her to some different happy dogs. It's getting to be fall time, so we do have a few Halloween classics in here. Curious George Halloween. Tim really loves looking through this one. We've read this book. We actually read this book throughout the year, but especially this time of year as Halloween gets closer. It's a fun one in the Curious George series. Keeping with that theme of Halloween, I think we have another Halloween one in here. Froggy's Halloween, the Froggy series. There are also a lot of different books within this series. This is the Halloween one, Froggy's Halloween. And we've been reading this one pretty much every night as well recently. So it's about Froggy and him deciding what he's going to be for Halloween, trying on some different costumes and things like that. I think those are the ones we have right there for Halloween. One that is kind of a classic that we read throughout the year as well is this one, Little Ace's Golf Story. It is about these two brothers that go golfing, and one of them loses their golf ball. They tee off on the first hole, and one of the brothers can find his ball, but the other one can't, and they go looking all over the course for this ball. They get it confused with a rabbit's tail, a bird's egg, a bald eagle's head. Anyway, by the time they get all the way down to the green, they look in the hole, and lo and behold, the ball is in the hole. And he got a hole in one, so that's where his ball was the entire time. It's a great book. Tim really loves it. Sophia really loves it. Let's see, keeping with that theme of the dogs, we have a few of these that we got from the library recently. Carl's Birthday. These have a lot of pictures in them, not as many words, but you can kind of make up your own story as you go. As you can see, a lot of the pages have pictures and actually no words on them, but lots of beautiful painted pictures to tell a story, and you can kind of make it up as you go as well. A few of the pages do have words, but that one's called Carl's Birthday by Alexandra Day. And then getting to some of the books that we're actually trying to have Tim work on reading. This is Through the Good and the Beautiful. which is the homeschool curriculum that we're using right now with Tim. And they have these books called Reading Booster A series that come with several different books inside of them. Here's an example of one called Pam. And this is a good way for them to start reading and forming sentences with very simple sentences and phrases and words with short letters and simple to sound out words and phrases. And so this is just an example of one of those books in the series from Good and the Beautiful. And in this box comes, several different, each with their own title and theme. And then getting to some of the longer books that we read, every now and then, actually most nights, towards the end of the night after I've read some of the other books, I'll usually read one of, a novel of some sort to them, a longer book that doesn't necessarily have a whole lot of pictures, but that they can kind of close their eyes and I read, and it's a longer book, a longer story, so they get some idea of what it's like to read a longer novel where we have to use a bookmark. And one that we actually just finished was this biography of Daniel Boone. So this was a book that was actually Melody's brother's, and we got it and we read the entire thing. Actually, it took us, maybe 2 weeks or so to kind of get through it, but it tells a great story of Daniel Boone and a biography about him and his exploration to the West and things like that. So that's one we just finished up reading. Another one that we're on currently is the J.K. Rowling Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the second book. We read the first one of these, and this isn't the full book. This one's called The Designed and Illustrated by Minalima. So this one we found at Sam's Club. We also have the first book, The Sorcerer's Stone, that we already finished. This one has some pictures mixed within the book. So it's not like the original series where there's really no pictures. This one has some interactive parts within the book, but it still keeps the same story. It kind of abbreviates it a little bit, but it's great to still keep them engaged, still have some visual aspects to it, but they can also interact with this portion of the book and introduces them to the Harry Potter series. So hopefully as they get older, they'll be interested in reading the original ones all by themselves. And so right now we have our bookmark here. Let's see, we're on page, doesn't have the page number there. Okay, we're on page 163. And this book has 384 pages. So, we're getting through about halfway or so. And this will take us several weeks to a month or two to kind of get through this type of a book as it did for the first one. But it's fun to read a little bit here and there every night, and maybe on the weekends a little bit longer and stuff like that, and get through the whole series of Harry Potter. So thanks for joining us today on our little book series of what we're reading currently. Again, I hope to do this about once a month or so and update you on what we're reading currently, what we've gotten from the library. We go to the Wichita Falls Public Library. Melody and the kids go there pretty regularly every few weeks, so we'll bring some new books back again and share those with you again on our next series. Again, please share some of the books that you like down below in the comments. Just go ahead and put down some ideas, because we're always looking for ideas when we go to the library the next time. So let us know maybe your favorite one, the one that you're reading right now that you really like with your kids. That way we can have some ideas for our next time. If you can share some of those down there, maybe we'll pick them up. If we find a great recommendation you give us, we'll go ahead and share that on our next one when we do this the next time. Thanks again. See you soon.